Hello to all my fellow and future gamers. This is X from the Bubbles Gaming Channel, coming back with another episode for Dungeon Defenders. As you can see, I'm a little bit behind. My Huntress, I haven't leveled to level 9 yet. I wanted to change things up a little bit. This is getting really grindy, trying to level all 4 of these guys at the same time, and it's not really the way that I would normally play. The game really can be soloed with the Apprentice or the Squire. The Huntress and the Monk take a lot more work if you actually want to solo through it with it. So I'm not too worried about them right now. What I would like to do is I'm going to kind of start over a little bit, and I'm going to show you how I would actually play the game. I would use a Squire as my main. When you get to the end game stuff, the Squire is extremely strong. The Apprentice also, his attack tower's very strong, but the biggest advantage that the Squire has is the harpoons. Because the arrows that come from the harpoons travel through mobs, they're just, overall, he's a fantastic choice. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Squire, and I'm going to play on medium and hardcore. This is going to be a lot less of a tutorial, a lot more of a let's play. I think that that'll be more interesting to most people. Also, on a side note, I did get a new microphone. I think it sounds a whole lot better than the last one. I'll put a link in the description for the microphone that I did get. I'm going to go ahead and take my pet off. I might as well use him if I got him. So what I would do, with either the Apprentice or the Squire and the ability to basically solo, you have an opportunity to somewhat power level yourself. Looks like I got a new pet at some point, and I didn't even know it. Go ahead and take Draco for right now. If you're playing not on hardcore, I'll just kind of show this really quick. So if you come up here, view your mission statistics. So on the deeper well, we'll just go on medium. And so if you kind of look at this, so campaign best score, that's a bad example. Let's go for insane, because I haven't beat that one on hardcore yet. So the campaign best score is about 36,000. So if you play on one character, your experience that you gain should be pretty close to your score that you actually get. If you've got multiple players, then it starts to change a lot. If you swap between different characters, bringing out towers, then the score starts to deviate from the experience that you gain. But what you will notice is that out of 5 stages, the first 5 stages, or the first 4, will be about half of your overall score. And that final stage, that final wave, is worth the most. So you have the opportunity to kind of power level your own characters if you put your main builder in and you go through all the waves, and except for the last one, so you have a nice solid defense, you make sure that your towers can do all the work for you, then you can just, that last wave, you bring in one of your lower level characters and just let them sit there and soak up the experience. So that's really the way that I played through the first time. The very first time I picked the Apprentice, he was the novice, if you will. Had the ability, had the attack tower straight off the beginning. So I started with him, but after getting to end game, I started to shy away from the Apprentice and went a lot deeper into the Squire. So starting over, this is where I would start, is with the Squire. So as level 1, I'm just going to build these spiked blockades, and I'm not going to, I can't even upgrade them at this point, so I'm not too worried about it. But you'll see as soon as I hit level 3, which should be on the second wave, I'm going to just swap out all of these spike blockades for the bouncer blockades. And with 4 bouncer blockades, you'll be able to make it through on medium hardcore without any issues. So I didn't gain a level, I can't really do anything, so I'm going to go ahead and just G up right now. I'm not too worried about mana. I couldn't keep it anyway, so... I'm still going to try to keep leather as my main armor of choice for right now until I get into some of the higher level stuff. So this is the only problem with your spike blockades and with the bouncer blockades as well. Is that these archers will sit back away from where the blockade can attack them, so... Alright, so I'm going to get right up to level 3. I'm still going to make a hybrid build. One of the big things about that is that it adds to that survivability so that you can go out and you can pick up mana. When you're soloing these things, it's very important to be able to survive running into the group of mobs and picking up that mana so that you can upgrade as you go. It's another thing that you'll find end game. A lot of people will say that your builders don't need any resistances. When you actually get to the point when you get into mythical gear and you start doing some of the survival modes and stuff like that, I want to stay on my main builder until everything is complete, so I'll stack his resistance. I'm not too worried about it. I'll actually spend the mana to... I think I actually messed up the location of those things. So with these... actually, it shouldn't be a big deal. Sometimes when these orcs come out of here, they tend to aggro on the closest tower to them. So if you build these bouncer blockades further back, then they have a tendency to come down here and attack these guys. Not a big deal with the bouncer blockades, but when they start hitting your spike blockades from the back, and there's nothing there to actually do any damage to them, that can ruin your day in a hurry. And another archer just sitting back and attacking my towers. But and didn't quite get another level. That's alright. I should get another level at the end of this wave. Anything else green out here? There is something over there that looks like leather. Go pick that up. G up, and we'll go open up the chests. So in the previous, I'd call that a tutorial more than a let's play, but I wasn't equipping anything while I was out on the stage. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. not too worried about it here at the low levels. Doesn't really matter. You're not going to get a whole lot of gear that is differentiated between DPS and tower and hybrid builds and stuff. Alright, so now I got a level. I'll be able to use some mana and upgrade some things. So as you can see, this goes reasonably quicker on medium than it did on the easy. Getting a lot more experience. Should have enough to maybe 3 out of the 4 of these guys, and then I'll just upgrade the last one during the wave. So I'm not gonna G up quite yet. I'm actually gonna get these upgrades done and out of the way. Looks like I'll be just short of getting all 4 of them. But that's fine. Oh, missed. So it looks like those bouncer blockades are doing just fine above. Taking out the orcs. Another really good thing about playing always as the same character, you get really used to their towers, and also since you're playing as the same character that you're building with, you can build during the wave. Trying to level all 4 of those characters at the same time. I did end up with some wasted mana because I knew the next thing I had to build were my auras, but I was waiting to be done with the wave so that I could swap over to the monk. This will just allow me to keep building and keep playing. Alright, looks like everything. Nope, hero, hero, hero. 5. So I'm a level 6. Circular Slice ability is now unlocked. 1 more level and I'll get the harpoon turret. Alright, so I'm going to pick this stuff up. I'll go back to the tavern, make sure all my stuff is in order, and then I will come back for the next episode. Ready for the, oh goodness, what is the next one? Foundries and Forges on medium hardcore with my Squire here, X Bubbles, and I appreciate you sticking around for this. This has been X with the Bubbles Gaming channel. Please like and subscribe if you wish, and I appreciate your support. Thanks a lot.